So level up girls, go to the gym. They gotta work out. I work out every day because I eat out every day. I don't cook, my husband don't cook. I know how, I just don't.
Woo! Now that's a married woman giving you some sound advice. Question is, are you gonna pay attention to it? I know them guys better pay attention to it. You better focus on your purpose, chump.
So nobody else think it's cringy that these older women, aunties, MILFs is going after YNs or younger men. Nobody nervous for their sons. Nobody scared. Like, this not cringe for y'all. So nobody else think it's cringy that these older women, aunties, MILFs.
They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Until it's their kid. You got these women that would say the same thing about older men messing with younger women, but now these old hags, they can't get men their own age because we don't want nothing to do with their leftover selves, man. So now they're preying on these young guys, man, who just want to get a nut, but I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like, long as the young bucks are getting, I don't even care. But these young chicks ain't got no chance, man. You know, the old chicks are down here taking the younger guys, and as older guys, we don't really want these younger chicks, so.
If you just do the things you do not want to do, you will have everything you...
And when men get a bad bitch, and then all of a sudden want to change the bad bitch to being regular.
You know what's so funny about that? 99.5% of y'all be regular or below, but the delusion of the makeup make y'all think y'all bad bitches. But once that makeup come off, that wig come off, those lashes come off, y'all be regular or below. Below. I'm just saying.
And when men
Especially
get a bad
this one right
bitch,
here.
and then
Especially that one.
I'll tell you a psychological truth.
God says to me, you cannot be angry at the man you have not helped him become.
Wow.
And I was like, did I hear that right? I know.
Not one single lie told. Man, if you ain't contributed, don't be trying to judge that man.
God says to me, you cannot be angry at the man you have not helped him become.
This message is from my good brother Shannon Shaw.
Please stop saying that we have to be masculine just because we are on our own or independent. That's crazy, because men are not hollering, I'm gonna be feminine until a woman comes along and makes me masculine. If men start doing that, we're gonna be mad. We're gonna be disrespecting them. Let's stop that before they do that. Please stop saying that we have to be masculine.
Tell me something, are you missing out? Because if she don't suck it like you're supposed to be sucked, then baby, you missing out. She don't suck it like she's supposed to suck it. What you doing? Hang the phone up. No respect for her. Good day. Tell me something, are you missing out?
if you feel like you don't want to give it to him, guess what? Don't ask him where he's going. Don't ask him where you been. If you're not interested, cool. Let him go do his thing then. If you feel like you don't want to give it to him, guess what? Don't ask him where he's going. Don't ask him where.
On the dead homies. Kevin Hart, Drewski, Kai, ISO Speed. Who else?
Everybody always talk about date your age, date.
This one's awesome right here, man.
It does not bother me like it bothers you females when my man tells me to do something. Whatever he says goes. That's just the bottom line for me. I don't care what you guys think. You're like, oh, you're acting like a pick-me. How am I acting like a pick-me if I'm already picked? And I'm going to stay picked because at the end of the day, I honor my man. I respect him. If he tells me not to post something, I'm not posting it. If he tells me not to do something, I'm not doing it. I'm not arguing about it. I'm not going back and forth about it. Because that's the man that I chose to protect me and to provide for me and to be there for me. So I trust his word. So when he says take that down, it's going to down. I'm not asking him why.
Love this shit, man. You know, this is a woman who's gonna be married. She's gonna stay married. You know, it's that foundation of respect, G. You know, and a lot of men out here do not have this. A lot of men have women that do not respect them, don't care about them, argue, combative, nagging. I love her out. Well, what exactly do you love, G? You know, like, I really want you to ask yourself this shit. What do you love? There's not much to love, is there? Like, oh, she got big boobs. I don't give a fuck. You know, have a woman that respects you or have nothing. You know, and I'm being 100% real with you, man. You're not going to find success that way. You're not going to find peace. God is not going to give you peace in a situation you don't need to be in, G. Remember that. Stay cold out here, man. Until you find a woman like this, never settle. This one's awesome right here, man.
It does not bother me like it bothers you females when my man tells me to do something. Whatever he says goes.
Yeah, I agree, but that's what it is.
Got you a magical.
To all you young girls that got a hood nigga fetish, who like them gun-toting.
Kings, let me tell you something. It can take one woman to bring you down, to make you feel like you are nothing. So far down to the ground that you'll never feel like you can get back up again.
What's happening?
And then,
To the tribe, yeah.
it can also take one woman
Wolfpack's in here,
to
yeah.
bring you back up like you were never down in the first place.
Trying to get back on my podcast thing, so appreciate you, man. What time is it? Okay, so y'all be on here at 9. Okay.
And baby, that's the real strength. When you see yourself rising from something that you thought you would never do because of that female. And I call her a female because a woman will never have you down at the bottom like that. All she gonna want to do is have you rise. With her, that is. She's gonna uplift you. She's gonna make sure you don't fall. She's gonna want to see you at your best. You understand what I'm saying? You heard it here first. Yeah. Kings, let me tell you something. It can take one woman to bring you down.
You know, it's starting to sound like these women are starting to notice some men out here that are recovering, and they're letting you know, look, man, don't cut us all off, because that's basically what they're saying with all these different videos. Don't cut us all off because of your previous relationships. You know, give us a chance. Come on, King.
Women today are a lot.
Singing and dancing. It's all right to have disagreement.
Oh wait, let's hear her out. Let's see what she got to say. Okay. I'm hearing her. Nah, I don't agree.
Agreements with your partner. You two different people. Shouldn't you disagree about a few things? The problem is some people take those disagreements personally. They take it like their partner is trying to attack their character because they don't.
Get back on track.
Agreements with your partner. You two different people. Shouldn't you disagree about a few things? The problem is some people take those disagreements personally. They take it like their partner is trying to attack their character because they don't believe the same thing or they don't think the same way. What's wrong with looking at it from the other person's perspective? You still don't have to agree, but you can act like two adults. You know, respect the other person's view. Letting your partner know that you want to see it from their point of view, but you still don't agree. You may even understand their point of view. You still don't have to agree. But you can disagree in a spirit of love, can't you? Look, if you want to protect your relationship, your marriage, your situationship, learn how to love the differences that you have between each other instead of put them down. Learn how to understand where the other person's coming from instead of acting like they don't matter. Just think about it. I love you. Be well. It's all right to have disagreements with your partner. All right, check it out. So a lot of you all want to.
Women are always going to seek the man who treats her the way that she wants to be treated. I'll give you an example. You'll get a man who will meet a woman, and he will be everything that she prayed for, or he'll literally check off all of the checklist, right?
Yeah, we're not playing these mind games like James said, man. We're just gonna, you know, politely and quietly exit stage left, you know, get our passports, put ourselves in a place where dating is simple, it's easy to do, and we'll let y'all continue the madness over here. You gotta smash that like button.
And you'll get this man. He'll pay her bills. He'll be a provider. He'll be a protector. He'll be patient. He'll be everything that he's supposed to be, right? And do you know that if she does not view herself as a woman that values what he brings to the table, she'll go back to the man who treats her like shit because that is the treatment that she actually likes? I want you to think about this for a second. Have you ever dealt with a woman that may have been promiscuous, or maybe she was a whore and you actually try to love her the right way, but she always seems to resort back to the men who treat her just like the whore that she is? Women chase the treatment that they actually like. How many women have you met that has went out with a guy, right? And she'll say, I had an extraordinary time, but the only problem that I have is that he's too nice. Why? Women are always going to seek the man who treats her the way that she wants to.
In a room full of Russells, y'all want a future. Women really like men that treat women bad. It's either they like men that treat them bad, or they only like a man that they can just lay down and the woman will walk all over them. Because the men that treat women bad, if y'all didn't like them, then why they got so much kids? Y'all all fighting over that one type of man. The man who's not worried about you, the man who puts you last, the man who barely call. Y'all complain.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We just want peace, tranquility, and, you know, most modern women are just on that mental manipulation stuff, and they call it like the evolution of dating, and no. It's wordplay. It's witchcraft, man. I'm telling you. Straight up witchcraft.
That y'all don't want men like that, but that's who you give all your attention to. The men who treat you right, you treat them bad. That's why it's rare that you can actually listen to what women say they want, because in reality, their results prove otherwise. They act like they're this respectable woman, but when a man who respects himself comes around you, you treat him bad. Absolutely. But when the guy who cannot stand you, that's the one y'all be crying on the phone for. Y'all will leave the good man who's willing to focus only on you to go stand in line for a man who has a long list of women that he has in rotation. In a room full of Russells, y'all want a future. Women really...
Yeah, I ain't crazy. Okay, so the moment you get the hooting and hollering and all of that, rah, fighting for love, crash out, find a different department. As you start hollering at me, I put that on your mama. I'ma dead look at you, and I'm gonna walk away like the stove closed. Yeah, I ain't crazy, okay?
Yes, you are. You're sitting here talking to yourself about an imaginary relationship that you don't have. You're crazy as hell.
Listen, you have one time to disrespect me, and I mean only one time. And after that, there will be no future relationships. There will be no future endeavors. There will be no business. It will be nothing. I'm one of those type of people that when you disrespect me in a specific type of manner.
Yeah, if those women aren't trying to elevate, all women have is drama. If you think about it, all they can do is make relationship drama. That's why they love watching these goofy 50 Shades of Grey movie type books that they be reading. And why no man is gonna watch a movie that's full of drama where no one's trying to solve the drama, just, you know, enjoying the drama in the moment now. You know, and women can only control relationships, man. Well, access to their body. So they take advantage of that, man. They love the drama, the spectacle of having you jump through hoops. And then, you know, if you just, you know, you're a guy and you just look at it from the right perspective, like, this woman has had plenty of dudes. There's nothing new about her anatomy that I haven't had with other women. The prettier she is, the more she's had dudes. I'm gonna have a harder time, you know, trying to, go and let's both get tested, because they wig out whenever you ask that kind of stuff. It's super strange. And then when you're like, well, you know, I guess I'll be doing a little bit of tricking, at least I can get some up-to-date paperwork. Oh yeah, you a trick, what's going on here? You either going to be tricking up front or you tricking the long way. If you're out here trying to date, you're tricking the long way. That's all you're doing. You're tricking with a bunch of extra steps. Whatever, man.
I gotta always keep in my mind that that's who you really are, and I'll never give you the chance to do it again. So with that being said, #stand on that. Listen, you have one time to disrespect me, and I mean only one time. And after...
How you feeling today?
I don't know. A little ash, Jay. You know, we get our colors. This is the ash jade tone. Put
in your car. How you feeling today?
Now, see, if I say something like, you know, then it'd be like, oh, all you do is bash women, so I'm just going to leave her alone. You know what I mean? I'm going to let her feel herself, because I'm tired of, you know, you just, every time a black woman's feeling herself, that's fine, that's cool, you know, so I'm going to leave it alone, but there's so much that can be said here. There's so much, you know what I mean? Like, I could really, but I'm going to spare her, man.
Fellas, check it out. Don't let no woman take you for all you got. Because, baby, she won't and she wouldn't let you take her for all she got. See, when it comes to the man, it's always this 50-50 shit. You see what I'm saying? But on her end, baby, she don't even want to give you 10. You see what I'm saying? Don't even want to give you 10% or anything. It's a problem, baby. The world about to come crashing down, baby. No man should be asking no woman for anything. Well, baby, shut your ass up then. You shouldn't want nothing either then. Since we playing them type of games. You see what I'm saying? See, people don't like when the shoe is on the other foot. It only sound good to them when it's coming out their damn mouth. Yeah, you heard it first.
Men are not selecting Tracy Ellis Ross's. Not for marriage. She can still get it. There are a lot of guys who would slay that easy. Would have no problem even being seen with her in public. But would a man that she wants do it? Let's say
I'm glad he added that caveat, you know, shout out to the Godfather, you know, R.I.P. Some of these women that we would smash, we would not want to be seen in public with them. I'm glad he added that caveat. So, you know, if you're with a guy and he's just, y'all just situationship and he's being seen in public with you, you're high on his roster.
Imagine the man that Tracy Ellis Ross would get. Chances are he would be younger. Maybe some up-and-coming young actor. Can you imagine a woman like Tracy Ellis Ross with a 58-year-old CEO of a Fortune 50 company, an accomplishment? No, they needed a completely different woman. And that's the ultimate point. The longer you're by yourself, the less likely you are a good fit for anybody else.
That one part right there too.